What's going on, fam? Um, just wanted to get on here, Motivational Mondays, and tell you that, you can do anything you want to do, and you can be anybody you want to be. You don't have to impress your parents. You don't have to do something to get approval of your parents. And I know that some of us young kids and young men and women do this to prove that, yeah, I could be on my own, or prove that I can do this independently. And sometimes that can also put a real tight knot in your pathway, and that can also put a knot on your relationship with your parents if you allow them to control your path to your success. If you have a vision, excuse me, or dream, go after that dream. Stay quiet about it. Talk to people that actually want to see you being a successful person. Like, they want to help you get to that dream, as if you wanted to help them to get to theirs. Reciprocate, reciprocate that energy. And yeah, your parents, they're going to drop some gems because of course, they lived a long life. A good while, I'll say that, a good while. Not a long life, but a good while, where they know the right people to be around, the wrong people to be around. And um you should take those gems and keep it in your head so you don't forget them. Because when you forget them, then that's when you forget a little bit of the vision that you have, because it gives you a little bit of insight of, like, okay, this might happen when I'm there, this might not happen when I'm here. If I don't get there, then what happens if I do and then that doesn't happen? So it's like a lot of questions kind of stir around. Um, Fucking train. Anyway, I wouldn't, don't stress so much on others' opinions, and don't really trip on a lot of that negative stuff that happens to come with it. Because when you start doing something of your own interest, that's when you start to see people's true colors come out. Now, I'll give a little story. Starting YouTube a year ago, not a much. I'll say for me, it was a drastic change in my point of view. To others, there's like, that's a little bit, that's a little bit, it's a little bit of growth. But it's like I had a YouTube channel. It's just I didn't have people subscribed and I wasn't uploading videos. So if I was to upload videos the moment that I started this channel, that would have been 8 years ago. I was 12, 11, 12, 13, somewhere around there in them age ranges. But I would have had some videos of me doing dumb shit. I'd have videos of me doing crazy shit. I'd have videos of me doing wild stuff and skateboarding, basketball. I would have had everything on that channel. And I would have went up to here and I would have been thousands of videos deep, because that's how much I love doing YouTube. But I had videos, but I deleted them all. And I had a channel before that where I used to do videos on them as well. But I deleted that. And I made this channel and I started doing videos like a year ago, year and a half ago, because I said, you know what? I want to be a YouTuber. I want to see if I could really do this. And I envision myself like, I'm going to do this. And I have a clear vision in my head that I am going to do this, where I'm going to have multiple streams of income, where I'm going to have merchandise, where I'm going to have a fan base that's amazing, where it's like, it's my real niggas and people that I fuck with, not no fake shit. I'm going to have trolls and all that, of course. But that's the life I want to have. And hopefully it gets, get me in a position where I could be the best person I could be. Although I already see that I'm the best person that I can be. I just want to get better. I've dealt with a lot of criticism from family members. I've dealt with a lot of like doubt from my own parents. Like, oh, it's corny, it's lame, it's ridiculous, And people told me like, man, what, YouTube? What the fuck? You gonna do YouTube videos and shit? Like, what the fuck is that? And I've seen people do that, you know? And it took me a while where I was like, you know what? They don't see the vision that I see. And then I'm reflecting. Honestly. I like to reflect a lot, you know? Because that's how I like to check on me and my growth. And, let me take these off. So, I played basketball as a youth. The vision that I had for my basketball career that I wanted was to go to the NBA, which is every kid's dream if they play basketball or anything that they want to do in life. Like they want to be a football player or a soccer ball player / football player. They want to be a professional soccer player or a professional rugby player. It's just like that's the vision that you have, and that's the work you're going to put in to get to that point. But it hit me when I was about 14, 15. I was getting into high school, and I started having talks about college, you know, what I want to do after high school and shit. And some people was like, give me 2 years. Some was like, yo, man, go to college, get a degree, something, so you got something to fall back on. And they kept telling me this. They kept telling me this, like, you want to go to school? Do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? It's like, you're not allowing me to have a clear mind of what I want to do. And I'm not saying that's the people you got to stay away from, but it's something that you got to grow to ignore, because opinions do not matter. If they're not telling you, hey, man, I see what you're doing. I really love what you're doing, man. This would be a great idea. Hey, try this. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try that. But if you telling me, I don't know, I think you should go to college. I think school would be great. I think you should do that. That's perfectly okay with me. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind that, but you can tell me all of that shit, but I'm not too fond of school. And my point of view on school is like it's shitty. So it's like I'm not gonna waste my money to go to a school that really is not teaching me shit. I've learned way more outside of school within a year than I did 12 years of doing school. But anyway, the moral of the story is do whatever it is that you want to do. Do what the fuck you want to do, man. Stop listening to people that does not fucking help you with your vision, that does not, give you any inspiration or motivation. Like, hey, man, I see what you're doing, man. Look, I bought this camera for you. I know you do YouTube and shit. Have at it, man. Try to record something, photography, whatever you do, I'm just trying to help you out no matter what. That's the people I want to be around. They do that because they see something in you, even though you probably see it in yourself. Sometimes you may not see what they see, but they see something that's going to better you, better than you think you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the people I want to be like. They want to see me do better, even if better than them at one point. Like, for example, I know everybody knows the famous YouTuber, rapper, entertainer, DDG. I've been a fan of DDG since I was 15. From Vegas vlogs to VidCon to pranks to all this other stuff. And some people may know the situation that was going on. I ain't speaking on that shit. But he put somebody on, and apparently that person was trying to downplay him for shit. And the niggas that was around him as well. I don't know the full story or nothing, but I'm just saying what I saw. But that nigga winning. And that nigga millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? Nigga's a millionaire, multi-millionaire, doing his thing. And that's motivation to me. Man got a Wraith, got an i8, got a G-Wagon. 3 of his dream cars that he pretty much wanted. Or the cars that he worked hard for. He has a mansion. The mansion is coming together. That's shit that I envision myself having later on. He's 22 years old doing that shit. It's people that are 50, 45 years old, 35 years old, 27, 26, 25, doing that shit that he's doing at 22. This is the shit. This man was a millionaire at 19 years old. Man moved to LA after he graduated, after he got out of college, like dropped out. And then after he dropped out, this man skyrocketed. And look at him now, you know? He didn't listen to nobody. He took in the things that he needed to process in his data, like in his whole data chip, his mind, and he took that along with him to LA. And now he's doing great. He's doing amazing. And I'm proud of that dude. That man is doing great, successful things. And he has a business. He's a CEO. So he's doing great things at 22 that most motherfuckers are not doing right now. And that's motivation to me. It's inspiration. Tall Guy Car Reviews, for another example. That man is a fucking legend. Mr. Organic, that's a fucking legend. Officer Jones, a fucking legend. GQ, a fucking legend. Jeremy Barrett, The Life of Jeremy Barrett, a fucking legend. Check out these guys' YouTube channels, man. They have crazy life stories. And it's like, yo, you can do anything you want to do no matter where the fuck you come from. And it's just a start. And the man, Mr. Organic, he's 38 years old doing what he loved to do. And if he did that at 28, imagine where he could be at 38. But he's right here doing that shit, like doing crazy things. The man has a Wraith, he has a Trackhawk, he has a Hellcat, he has a Corvette. The Tall Guy Car Reviews has 2 gold cars, a gold Red Eye, a gold truck. He has a McLaren, and he wants to get an Aventador, he wants to get an Urus. All these cars that they envision, they work hard to do that. And that's what I envision all the time. Like, I have dreams of this shit. I have visions of this shit. I literally can sit here and zone out and envision the shit that I be wanting because I think so deeply of it. Even if I buy a Hyundai, I can say my foot is in the door because that's what I envision. My foot is in the door of the car community. You know how many people that I'm going to meet, and I know I'm going to meet through car community, YouTube community. I know. I even talked to a YouTuber recently. She's a big YouTuber. I said she's a big time YouTuber. Yeah, she is. She's a big time YouTuber. Like she's very successful in there. She does like fitness and I think makeup and hair tutorials, and then like she does vlogs and stuff like that. Her name is Soraya Jade. I hope I'm saying that right. Check her out and like, comment, subscribe on her channel as well. I had messaged her as well. Like we was talking about like crazy spiritual stuff, and then like she said, yeah, I'm gonna check your channel out. So like if she sees this video, shout out to you. I appreciate you for tuning in, and I appreciate you like, taking the time out of your day to watch my videos and like look at the stuff I'm talking about or get some inspiration or whatever you get from it. I do appreciate that, and I'm glad I could help. So it's like doing this, just seeing that one YouTuber message me and check me out is like, even though I was calm deep down, I'm like, dog, that's never happened to me. That never happened to me before, where I had a personal conversation with a YouTuber. Never in my life that happened. I've been tagged in shit by YouTubers because I commented on a post, but I've never DM'd them and talked to them like personally to talk about YouTube or anything spiritual like a regular human being, and that shit is amazing to me. So if that's getting my foot in the door if that is what getting my foot in the door is, then shit, cool. But I'm gonna work even harder to do that so I can maintain myself into this industry or whatever the fuck this is, or on YouTube. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna change me because when I start getting this money from this shit, it's over with, and that's how I feel. Like anything you do in life does not start with money, and I think that's what the misconception is with people. Like, you gotta have something to have money and get benefits off of. You sound like you're gonna profit off of the shit I make. No, that's not how it works. If you have a dream, a vision, something that you want to do in life, you're gonna do it, and it's not gonna take no money because you already have a passion for it. You already have a passion for the shit, so you're gonna wanna do it regardless. I don't care about the money. I don't care about none of that. So, but then when you start doing things that you love to do, the money don't even matter at that point. The money don't The money don't matter. The money is not really like what the fuck. I know I'm making a lot of money. It pays my bills, pays my car note, or whatever the fuck, whatever situation that you're in or position, you're making money. When you don't depend on money and you make your money work for you, that's how much you're gonna get rich as fuck. If you depend on money to do all these things, because within a second you could lose that shit. I'm sorry, my brother. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but money is not everything. Money is not everything. When you download that concept, like, bro, all this money could be gone tomorrow. You won't care about how much money you're making. You won't care about how much money you consume. No matter how rich you are. As long as you're able to survive, regardless of with money or without money, you're okay. You're going to be fine. Fucking bug. But, yeah, man. What I'm trying to say is, like, I've been saying all this fucking time, man. Just do what the fuck you want to do. Even if it doesn't pay you. Because this shit doesn't pay me. I'm not waiting for the check to get to me. Because the more videos I post and the more this channel grows, then I'm going to get paid. It's going to happen. I manifested like, yes, I'm going to get paid from YouTube. Yes, I'm going to be a successful YouTuber. I see that. But in the time being, I'm doing other things to make money. The legal way. I ain't doing no drugs. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not none of that shit. That's not the image I portray. That's not what I want to have kids doing out here. And it's already fucked up that kids across the world are doing that shit because of the influences that are around them and the shit that their parents allow. The fuck can you do? But there's a chance for you to change that, young brother and sisters. Stop worrying so much about what the fuck is on social media, man. Worry about what you're doing. Build yourself a brand. Build yourself a career. It's going to be slow, but it is what it is. What more can I say? Just be yourself and do what the fuck you want to do, man. Be positive. Inspire people. Embrace you. Embrace who you are inside. Embrace that inner self of you, What the fuck is you doing? Embrace that inner self. So, yeah, man. I just wanted to get on here and talk, Motivational Monday. It's a lengthy video, but you get the picture, man. You understand. If you watch this video all the way through, I fucks with you. Like and comment and subscribe on this video, man. Almost at 50 subs. I appreciate it. And 100 subs on the way. I like the slow process because it shows a lot. I don't like shit just coming at me fast. I like shit that's just slow and cruising, sailing, because it makes me absorb it a little. So, yeah, man. Last but not least, man, just live your life, be yourself, and, again, do what the fuck you want to do, man. I'm out. See y'all in the next one.